Hi, I'm Andrea Lancaster, also known as Andrea Lancaster Earth Alchemy on Facebook and Instagram. I'm also on TikTok and YouTube. Okay, so it's Wednesday. We've already had the super moon, and that energy was got the Lion's Gate sandwiched in between another super moon. So the energy is a lot in August. It's a lot. Um, Really, you need to be looking after your solar plexus, and there'll be a lot of working with your mind, and I suppose a lot of logical stuff this month, but also the key is connecting that with your spiritual, intuitive higher self, so that you command yourself and move your energy in the right way and into the right places. That's the important thing about this. So I know it's Wednesday, but sometimes I'm busy and I only come on when I can. So we're going to be talking about the energy of the rest of this week up until Monday, Tuesday. So this week's energy, excuse me, that's my computer. This week's energy is quite a heavy energy. It's quite depressive in some ways, very tiring and exhausting. That's true. I certainly have felt that today. And even maybe feeling a little restrictive, maybe. There's a lot of people worried about finances and things. You may be getting a lot of headaches, aches and pains due to the ascension energy, which is really ramping up. You know, the sun, celestial body, the sun, is really ramping up its energy, so it helps us shift into the 5D 50 5D consciousness. um, it's ramping it up, it's moving it forward because we're needing to get there more quickly than ever now because of various energies and things trying to stop us or prevent us moving forward in our ascension process. There are those forces and energies that would like us to stay stuck in 3D, but we are not going to allow that to happen. People this month, the rest of this year, are opening up to the energies of and the possibilities of there being more than just this earthly life. That there, you know, you don't die. You actually are immortal. You live on. Yes, this um, meaty overcoat, this container, which is the container for your soul, your spiritual energy, is temporary. Yes, it is temporary, but you don't die. Your energy lives on. Your spirit, your soul lives on. So the more people that are waking up to that, the better. And then they start their spiritual journey, which can be long, laboured, hard, with beautiful moments. But then there's the process of shadow work, rejecting things that no longer serve you, staying away from people who are toxic. Um, you know, it's a big growth thing once you wake up, and there are lots of people doing that now. And also knowing, just in their head, there's got to be more to this, and they might not know anything more than that, but they know they have to start their search. They know that what they're being told is not necessarily true, um, and thus that itch for knowledge, that want for knowledge, helps you to pursue your spiritual journey and step onto your spiritual path. You can get knocked off it a lot, but in the end, you clamber back onto it. um, you are here to have an earth life, so earthly things do crop up, shall we say. I won't say get in the way, because our blueprint is to achieve certain things in this earthly life, whether it's certain relationships or overcoming certain things. Yes, there are, but also it's remembering that who you are truly that you are way more than this container. You are way more than someone who goes out to work every day, or you know, goes out shopping with their friends and goes out drinking, and you know, there's more. There's way, and once you start getting tired of that and fed up with that, that's when you start to question your existence and why you are here. And that's really good. It's really positive. And more, August is making those shifts and changes. September is going to be more intense. Um, it's a balancing act. It's always about balance, but it's also about understanding how powerful you are. Very, very powerful, incredibly powerful. And it's important to know you have been shut down for a long time and told you are not powerful, you are nothing. And it's just not true, because those that would like to keep you in that energy of not knowing and in the darkness of not knowing are frightened of you knowing the truth of how powerful a being you are and knowing where you really came from. So keep that in mind. And the road gets tough, it gets difficult, it gets tiring, exhausting. We still live in a world where we use money as an exchange for worth and goods and things, and I'm not saying that's right at all, but we do. So we do have to keep a roof over our head, and if you have family and children, etc., to pay bills and things, and of course it should be different. It's not yet, but it will be if we keep moving forward. So anyway, I'm going to pull some cards, but the first one I did pull before I pulled any other cards, because remember, I am a spiritual life coach, a public speaker, I run workshops, etc. I started with my mediumship because I'm a natural medium, I've always had it, and then with learning my bloodline witchcraft and tarot, but I don't like to say I'm one thing, because you evolve and learn. So I do a lot more than that. So anyway, there you go. The cosmic heart, the cosmic Christ. So let's say the Christ consciousness, which is a very high vibrational energy. That's the card for this week. That's the card to remember to focus on your heart energy, your higher heart energy, and to work from the place of love. And that will bring completeness. If you're working from a place of genuine love and caring, compassion, you will, shall we say, attract, create more positive things around you, and attract, create, and people, situations, opportunities around you. And if you allow this energy to come in, rather than thinking of it as a person, because the Christ consciousness was so much more than that, it's a highly developed, energetic body of light that is sentient, shall we say. If you allow this into your energy and stream it in, it will help you this week, because there's a lot of things going on to distract you in the news, which I always say to everybody: don't watch the news, don't read newspapers, don't get drawn into all of that kind of crap. Follow this kind of energy, allow this kind of energy to stream in. Not only are you helping yourself, you're helping Earth, Mother Earth, you are helping those around you, because you start to stream that energy outwards as well. So it's important. Okay, let's have a look. So looking at the tarot cards, which is a small aspect of what I do actually do Akashic record reading, blueprint readings. I run workshops on ascension and different things like that. I run mediumship classes and online courses and channeling courses. Yeah, I do a lot of that, and I'm actually going to be launching a workshop, actually, well, sorry, an online course. The workshop's separate, which is face to face. So it's not suitable for everyone because not everybody lives in England. um, the course is about developing your psychic ability, your mediumship, all of those gifts that help you to progress on your path, to navigate your spiritual pathway, to help you in life, to help you trust yourself and your intuition and what you're getting. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the Temperance card, which is a major arcana card, and that is about being patient, allowing things to formulate and come together. So you can't rush things sometimes. So this week, be patient with the energy, be patient with that energy that comes along. And then we have the Five of Wands, which is about be patient with those around you who would cause arguments or disagreements. And if there are old arguments that rise to the surface, think about things, walk away, take time to assess things before you come back with anything, because in the heat of the moment we can say things that are irrational, hurt and wound, rather than actually talking about or discussing what's really going on. So try and avoid getting into arguments if you can. Be patient with yourself and the energy, which is a very push-pull energy, and as you know, the chaos around us worldwide, don't get dragged into that kind of war-like, angry, kind of aggressive energy that's going on. There's definitely going to be some arguments and disagreements going on, and it does seem to be around things that have gone on in the past that are going to come up again. So be aware of that this week. Just going to pull another card. But when you're patient with things like that, and you've shown your patience with these arguments and disagreements, then balance is restored, and through all of that you have learned to set your foundations in a positive, good way, and in a way that is going to benefit you in the long term, because things start to move forward for you. Things start to come forward. You see that the energy you've put in that has been positive and of love is starting to create the right things for you. So you attract really good positive things. They start to roll in. You see the ships that are coming in, or even, even if you want to say the setting sail, if they were setting sail, which they're not because the sails are blowing towards us, that would be your successful ideas taking form and going forward. But this is actually about things actually opening up to you. So there may be, after a long battle and hard work and slog, so maybe that's represented, how many times have I got to do this before this works, sort of thing. Why is everything I'm trying not working, sort of thing. Well, that's telling you that if you keep on going this week, actually things are going to start to work for you, and some really nice opportunities are going to come forward. So don't give up. Don't give up. It's coming, but bring the energy of love with it. Be heart-centered. There's no place now for selfishness and being judgmental. There is good judgment that I've discussed before, like, should I cross the road while that big bus or lorry's coming forward? No, of course not. You're using your wise judgment there. Do you know what I mean? But being judgy of other people is not good. refraining from making bitchy comments when you don't know about a situation really. It's all conjecture because you don't know all sides of the story. So we must remember that, and we must also know that if we are heart-centered and send out love, then the good things do start to come forward. Those lovely opportunities that we have worked so hard for now start to come back. They start to roll in. So your patience is actually going to pay off. You may have been on the point of giving up and thinking, what's the point? But actually, it's good. And this is someone who's strong and who's going to come in with very supportive energy, who's very, when I say outspoken, I mean in a good way, but it's communications. Somebody is bringing communications forward about these opportunities. So it is coming, but be heart-centered. Bring in the light of that conscious energy, Christ consciousness, that beautiful energy of pure love. And it will pay off this week. So I hope that's helped you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hang on, I always point to the wrong bit. The subscribe button on YouTube is down this way somewhere. And don't forget to share this video. It is free. When you subscribe, all it does is let you know that there's a new video. It doesn't mean you have to watch it. It just lets you know that I have a new video there. So yeah, please get the word out. It would help. I'm sure these channeled messages, because I am working with spirit when I'm doing this, will help you and help others. They may need to hear that. So thank you ever so much for tuning in. I'm sending you many blessings and love. Namaste.